Hi, welcome back to my views on news. Three news stories for you. First one is about a statement attributed to Ethiopian PM Abiy that he talked about negotiations with Fano and Ola, Oromo liberation. What happened? What did the PM say? Is it any can we say it's some meaningful, sincere offer of talks from the government to Fano fighters? Details for you in this video. Secondly, where is the Patriarch Abune Matthias? Is he abroad? He was in the US a few months ago. It seems that he is once again on a trip, foreign trip. Some Tigrayan news sources are reporting his departure. Thirdly, viewers, last night Ethio 360 shared a clip. I want to speak a little about this clip. Firstly, viewers, several print media, online, Ethiopian news outlets are reporting that PM Abiy at a meeting yesterday spoke about talks with Fano and Ola. What did the PM say? Where was the meeting held? Who were the participants of the meeting? Well, yesterday, a delegation of Ethiopian traders associations held a meeting with the Prime Minister. Meeting was held in Addis Ababa. PM Abiy himself attended the meeting. Traders are obviously worried because of the conflicts in Amhara and Oromia regions. In Oromia, businesses closed. It's difficult to import or export things from and to the Amhara region. Businesses, some businessmen were contacted reportedly by Fano fighters. Fano fighters are demanding extortion. Same is happening in parts of Oromia, though Oromia is in a much better shape economically than Amhara, but Vallega and some other areas where Ola is based, their businessmen have been paying money to Ola fighters on monthly, weekly basis. Same is going to happen in the Amhara region as well. Fano fighters are openly asking business community to contribute. It is a way of extorting money. So, if these conflicts go on in Amhara region, in Oromia, obviously business community would be affected. That is why business community held a meeting and they made some demands about taxes, etc. too. PM Abiy there spoke about how to resolve the conflicts in Amhara and Oromia. Today, the Traders Association representative said that PM Abiy in his meeting with traders said that government was ready to find a peaceful solution to the conflicts in Amhara and Oromia regions as long as there is no foreign intervention. There is no foreign mediation. It's a very interesting point. When the government talked to, though no statement from PM office, we only heard from Traders Association. They said that PM Abiy, they quoted PM Abiy. When talks were held between the government and Tigray fighters, talks were held under foreign mediation. IGAD, foreign mediation obviously. IGAD, African Union, US played a key role. Mainly US was the main player, main mediator. US involved African Union, IGAD too. When talks were held between Ola and Ethiopian government a few months ago, talks were held in Tanzania, Zanzibar. Again, uh, an organization based in Europe played a key role. African Union, I think, was there too. So talks were not held without foreign mediation. But here, when there is a conflict in Amhara, PM Abiy wants local mediation. We don't know how Fano Fight is going to respond to this report, though the report can only be confirmed if PM office confirms it. No statement from PM office. But if this is the position of Ethiopian government, that talks can only be held with the Amhara Fano fighters under local mediation, it means talks will not be held. Obviously, Amhara Fano fighters are right in demanding foreign mediation. Though they have not made their position clear, do they want talks? Which type of mediation do they want? We don't know, because Fano factions don't have one representative body which can issue statements on behalf of these Fano fighters. We don't know what they want. But local mediation, unacceptable to Fano fighters. Let's wait for PM office or Fano factions about this development. I don't see it as a sincere, meaningful gesture of goodwill, gesture of intention to resolve the conflict through dialogue by the government. PM Abiy just tried to pacify the concerns of business community, and that is why he said that. Otherwise, we're not seeing any attempt by the government so far to resolve the conflict through dialogue. Government believes it can crush Fano. And secondly, these days we know that Mike Hammer is in the Horn of Africa, and one of key points of his visit's agenda is the conflict in Amhara. Before his arrival, US State Department issued a statement saying that there should be negotiated resolution to the conflicts in Amhara Oromia. So PM Abiy's government does not want any foreign mediation, any foreign role. EU also spoke, if you remember, 2 days ago, calling for peaceful solution through dialogue to conflict in Amhara Oromia. EU offered to support the government too, but government does not want any foreign mediation, it seems. So it means that Mike Hammer's attempts to talk to the government about Amhara conflict are going to be rejected by the federal government, though let's see what happens, how government responds to Mike Hammer's visit. Secondly, viewers, where is the Patriarch Abune Matthias? Orthodox Church Patriarch, according to some Tigrayan news sources, is in the US. He is there to undergo a medical checkup. This is the second time this year that the Patriarch Abune Matthias has visited the US for medical treatment, for medical care. Now, one point, I am not pro or anti any religion. I think for reports about a country, to share reports about a country, one needs to be impartial. Ethnicity, or religion, nationality they have no role. They shouldn't have any role in the reporting. But I want to make one point. Why is that Ethiopian elite members are treated abroad? I think PM Abiy was treated abroad too, if I remember correctly. Other top leaders, they also, whenever they are sick, they travel abroad. Ruling elite. I'm talking about ruling elite. Abune Matthias, though people have respect for him, people respect him because he is the patriarch, but I see him the part of the ruling elite. Why can't he be treated in Ethiopia? He should be treated in Ethiopia like any other common Orthodox believer is treated at hospitals in Ethiopia. Why can't PM Abiy get medical treatment in Ethiopia? He should only get medical treatment, he should get treatment only in Ethiopia, like other Ethiopians are receiving treatment. Other Ethiopians have no access to the healthcare in Ethiopia. What is happening in Tigray, in parts of Amhara? Hospitals destroyed, lack of medicine. Ethiopians don't have access to Ethiopian hospitals. And these elite class members, though they have access to the best hospitals in Ethiopia, but they want to undergo medical checkups abroad. This is the ruling class in Ethiopia, which is ruling the people. People's money is being used, obviously, for these trips, for these treatments abroad. Lastly, viewers, Ethio 360 journalists shared a clip last night in response to Birhanu Jula's claim. Birhanu Jula, military chief, 2 days ago challenged Fano to show the helicopters captured by Fano, the drones being used by military, and the tanks captured by Fano fighters. He said that false reports and claims are being made by Fano fighters. So in response to these challenges by Birhanu Jula, Ethio 360 in their program last night, shared a video of captured Ethiopian National Defense Force members. The video is old, it is not from the Amhara region, it is related to Tigray conflict. I remember I saw this video when I was covering Tigray war. Why am I sharing this with you? Big news outlets, big new YouTube channels, journalists with massive following should be careful. Small YouTube channels like My Views and News can make mistakes, but these big channels with a budget of thousands of US dollars, tens of thousands of US dollars should be careful. They have all the things required to verify. They don't. Why? Because it means that either they don't want to verify, they're part of spreading disinformation, or they don't care. So are they journalists or activists? It's up to the people who are watching them to decide. But they should be careful. I think they should be careful. They should verify them, because things come out. You cannot spread propaganda. Propaganda is exposed. No matter how hard you try to spread it, it will be exposed. Watch the clip shared by Ethio 360 last night showing ENDF members taken prisoner. The video is old, from Tigray conflict. Thank you for watching.
እንደውም ምን ይላል? አሁንም ሶስተኛውን ድምጽ አዘጋጅልኝ 10% ብቻ ነው።
ምን አላቸው? ከሶስተኛው ድምጽ በፊት እንደው ምርኮኛውን እናሳይለት።
ምርኮኛውን እዩ ማሳየት ከቻለ ያቋል እኮ ይሄ እኮ ሰውዬ በአደባባይ አይኔን በጨው አጥቤ ልሽምጥጠው ህዝቡን እኮ መናቀቁ ነው። መንግስት ግብር በሚከፍልበት ቴሌቪዥን እየወጣ ይሄ ሰውዬ በጣም ፈተበለው ንገረው። ቁጥር ስፍር የሌለው ምርኮኛ ነው ያለው። ምርኮኛው ደግሞ በአግባቡ እንዲያዝ ነው የተደረገው። ይሄንን ቪዲዮ ገታሪውና በኋላ ላይም ታመጫዋለሽ ልዩ